Alright guys, welcome and welcome back into the channel. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how your demon wants you to be untamed. Okay, so I do have three piles for you guys to choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile number 3. If you guys need more time to pick and choose which pile you feel most drawn to, you guys can go ahead and pause the video now. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. Alright, pile 1, welcome into your reading. So, how does your demon want you to be untamed? Okay, so we have the card of Alistair. We have number 29, let go. We have Mummy. We have Evil Queen. We have number 15, Crafter with creativity. We have number 19, Greet the Darkness. And then we have Fire with Passion. Okay. And I'm going to pop this right here, I guess. Let me just rearrange this real quick. Okay. And then we're going to take a look in just a second, the energy that you need to be exuding. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this. So pile 1, how your demon wants you to be untamed. Okay. I do see there has to do a lot with your emotions, your passion. Okay. So heart chakra and your sacral chakra is coming through. Maybe you guys need to tap a little more into that. Okay. I am seeing with some of you here the way that you could really become untamed and just let go is literally to let go of certain things. I feel like for some of you guys are holding things in your heart chakra that you either are refusing to look at, not really wanting to take responsibility to look at, okay? And this could be just different traumas that you've been through, okay? It could be betrayal in love. It could be just betrayal in general. You know, something to do with the heart chakra that has left you kind of burying some kind of pain down. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. All right. Some of you could identify as being women here. You don't have to be. Okay. I could just be tapping into like a dark feminine energy is what I'm getting here specifically, especially with Evil Queen here. But if you're not, it's fine. It's, you know, not gender specific. So I do see with the Mummy card here, some of you could identify as having a past life in Egypt. You don't have to. But I am seeing here, there's something here with past lives or something to do with the past. Okay, so whatever you believe in, all right? There's a need for you to really uncover certain aspects about yourself when it comes to, I'm specifically getting the heart chakra, and then something with your passion, like uplifting your passion, really allowing yourself to be creative, allowing yourself to feel, both in your sacral chakra as well as your heart chakra. Okay, that's the biggest energy that's coming out here. All right. You're being called with the Alistair card to really step through and be kind of like this general in a sense. Okay, no gender added to that, just a general, a leader. Okay, you're really being called to step up as a leader. All right, in some way, shape, or form. But in order for you to do that, there's a need for you to let go. Okay, this could be letting go of past hurts, because like I said, we have the let go card and the Mummy card, which speaks of past life. And with the Evil Queen here, stepping into, like I said, if you're women here, if you identify as a woman, stepping into your dark feminine energy. All right, if you're a man, this could be just about you really embracing that energy of not being afraid to receive, or not even just receiving, but feeling from your heart space. I'm getting for my men out there, those that identify as a man, feeling with your heart, not being afraid to ignite your passion. Okay, allow your heart to lead you, basically. Okay, not just your passion, allow your heart to lead you. All right, same thing with the women. Don't allow just your passion or your heart to lead you. Whichever one you feel you don't connect with so much, that's the one that you need to really heal. You're being called to heal. So this way you could be untamed. So this way we're not chained to something. Like we're not chained to past traumas and hurts that have hurt us and we're keeping that in our heart space. Or we're not dimming down our passion and our sacral energy, okay? Because we have crafter and creativity here. Some of you are also being called to really unleash your passions. What it is that you're passionate about, go ahead and do it, okay? Especially when we're talking about the heart chakra and the sacral chakra. Um, there's something here about you guys making your pain into art, or I'm also here, this is something that's going to help transform you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, it's going to help heal you. It's going to help you to let go of whatever trauma or past hurts have been placed upon you. Okay, especially with Greet the Darkness here, I feel a lot of you, there's something here about you guys being afraid to tap into a darker aspect of self, what needs to be healed. Okay, there's something here that we're avoiding or we don't want to look at. And if you guys sit down and really, really just sit down with yourself in silence and just like, you know, if you know that love is an issue for you, sit down and try to focus on that and heal that. What is it about that that makes you upset? Okay, is it because of past betrayals? If it's something to do with your passion, your passionate energy, okay, what is it that is stopping you? Is it your confidence? Is it self-esteem? You know, and that's all solar plexus mostly. Okay, I'm even getting some root chakra here too. Maybe you guys are afraid of something. There's root chakra deals with fears, anxieties. Okay, so something here between the heart and the sacral chakra is needs to be healed. Something here needs to be healed, but you definitely need to take a deeper dive, a deeper look, okay? Being more authentic with yourself, because I'm seeing these women on this card and they're not clothed. So this is really, really allowing yourself to be seen, being authentic, okay? For some of you, this is allowing yourself to be passionate about yourself, to have more self-love, okay? And this is going to be one of the things that help you to become untamed because you're no longer chained to those things. And like I said, for my women out there or anybody who identifies with feminine energy, because it could be man or woman, there is a need to tap more into your dark feminine. You're being called to tap into your dark feminine. For those of you that work with Lilith, I do see Lilith coming through here, okay? So yeah, that's what's coming through, okay? Because I see with this Let Go card, this woman is pregnant in this card. Let's see if I can show you real quick. Okay, she's pregnant in this card, and this is just a figure of speech that we're looking at, not necessarily literal. Some of you could be pregnant, okay? That's not the energy that I'm getting here. I'm getting more so you have something to birth into this world between your heart chakra and your sacral chakra. You have passion and love to really create in this world that needs to be seen, all right? From your darkness, from things that you have experienced. And this is wanting to be created, especially with this creator card here. Number 15 is the number of the devil in the tarot, okay? So again, when we're talking about being untamed, we're talking about not being chained to something anymore, not being chained to what has caused you pain, what has kept you down, all right? But wanting to craft something, all right? So now the energy that you should be basically exalting in right now, okay? We have Virgo, number 6, right? And Mercury rules the zodiac of Virgo, also Gemini as well, but we're focused on Virgo right now. Some of you could be a Virgo. Some of you could need to let go of a Virgo, okay? Take that how you will. But if that's not the case, then what I'm seeing for you guys here is with Virgo, you know, when you think about Virgo, the traditional trait with Virgo would be perfectionism, okay? Perfectionism, they're very wise, very smart, very, a lot of Virgos I meet are very dry sense of humor, but they're very smart, okay? But like I said, I'm getting organized, okay? Something here to do with perfection. I'm wondering if some of you have some kind of trait with perfectionism because of some kind of, I don't know, it could be criticism that was placed upon you, something that made you feel bad about yourself, even whether it's, you know, I don't know, people made you feel like you shouldn't feel some way about yourself. People, it's almost like I'm getting somebody here has really been put down, or, you know, your fire has been put out, or, I don't know, there's something here. You're just not, there's something here where like you have all this power. There's so much power in this pile. And if you were to be untamed, I mean, wow. Okay. I mean, this card and the Evil Queen alone, okay? And then with Greet the Darkness that we had there, I mean, those are powerful cards if you ask me, you know? To greet the darkness, not everybody can do that. That's not something everybody can do, all right? Some of you could be a fire sign as well with Earth in your chart, specifically Virgo. Yeah, I'm just getting, there's something here that you guys aren't facing, and you are going to know that because it's going to be the one thing that you refuse to look at within yourself, going inward. Also with Virgo too, I'm getting the Hermit. Okay, the Hermit is a representation of Virgo energy, reflecting. There's something for you to go deep and reflect, and that's how you can be untamed. You have to let go of something. Okay, I'm not going to be able to answer that question because it's going to be different for all of you, but it has something to do with emotions. There's a need for you. You're being called to step up as a leader with something that you create, something that you do in this world. You have something to offer in this world that people need. Okay, it serves you as much as it serves other people. But there's something here holding you back from your past. And I'm being called to look at the Evil Queen card. So it says, where love eludes, fear becomes my throne. What would a rose be without its thorns? Yeah, some of you were definitely jaded in love. Okay, it could have dampened your passion. Could have really hurt your heart chakra. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. All right, so this is how you can really let go. We have to let go. There's something here with love. All right. Self-worth could be a thing. Maybe somebody made you feel unworthy. Could be a Virgo or a fire sign. Okay, those are coming out. I'm getting Scorpio energy as well. The Evil Queen is reminding me of the Empress. So I'm getting Taurus and Libra energy as well. Okay. And then we do have, of course, with Alistair, because in the Occult Tarot, he is the King of Cups. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. All right. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. And then with the number 19, if you add 9 and 1, it's 10, right? So I am getting like there is some kind of completion. It's like you're almost there. Like you're like literally at 99% there. You're almost at that 100. It's just you have to look at something within and heal it. Okay. All right, pile one. This is your reading. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys. All right, pile two, welcome into your reading. So, how does your demon want you to be untamed? Okay, so what could you do to be untamed? Right, so we have Azazel. Some of you could work with Azazel, or Azazel is calling to work with you. We have number 24 with friendship. We have number 27, organize the mind. We have Mystic Swamp. We have Owl. Energy you need to exude is Uranus. We have number 3 with Ancestors. We have number 17, Forager, Self-Reliance. We have number 19 with Mother, Fulfillment. And the last card we have is spell, and it says manifestation. Okay. Some of you could be coming from pile one, don't have to be. Pile one, the one thing that I was seeing with them as well, that I'm seeing kind of synchronistic here as well, is with the mother card here. Okay, I am getting Empress energy, and I did say that about a previous card that they had as well. And then there was another card with a woman who was pregnant, and this woman here, she's pregnant as well. Okay. And then I see a child and a mother here, or a woman and a little girl here. Okay. So how your demon wants you to be untamed. Okay, well, let's start with Azazel first. Okay, this top card here that we got. So Azazel was said to be like a scapegoat. Okay, he took on others' burdens, you know, biblically speaking. If we're going to talk about like biblical styles, I was being guided to talk about that. Okay. He was the goat that was sent off, I guess, to, I don't know too much about it, but I know he was literally the scapegoat that took on other people's, I believe it was their fears, their burdens, like negative stuff he took on. If you guys know, you could post it in the comments down below. But he was a scapegoat, so to speak. All right. I am getting heavy significance with your ancestors here. Okay. I do see something that wants to be birthed out into this world when it comes to you, or a new you wanting to be birthed. Okay, figuratively speaking. All right. With the woman and the child here, I am seeing some of you could be right now going through. I'm getting like healing your inner child. Like it's a time for you to feel passionate again. Ignite that passion again. Again, with the Azazel in the Occult Tarot, he represents the Ace of Wands. Okay. Ace of Wands is about newfound creativity, newfound passion. You know, it's something new. All right. A lot of you could be receiving a lot of downloads, like I said, from your ancestors. Okay. Owls could be a significant spirit animal for you. I do see with all these downloads here, things may seem a little bit chaotic in your mind. I feel like for this pile, you guys are so very unique, especially with the Uranus card coming out. That is the ruling planet of Aquarius. Okay, some of you could have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. But I am seeing here, there's something unique about you. Okay, you have something unique. Some of you guys could do spell work, all right? Manifestations, you guys are able to manifest like crazy. I am seeing that here. Okay, maybe some of you guys have a spell book, or you're being called to start creating a spell book, or you're being called to start writing down things just in general, okay, to organize your mind, because you literally have organized the mind. So some of you are creating your own mental prison, all right? And that happens, especially if you're an air sign. You know, that does happen, okay, because air signs, we tend to think a lot. But I am seeing a lot of communication here with the other side. Definitely being spiritually guided very heavily, okay? Heavy ancestors. So with the Owl card, it says wisdom, shadows, and deeper truths. All right. So there may be something from your childhood that is giving you some kind of deeper truth, or your inner child is trying to give you some deeper truth, or this could be just your ancestors in general, okay? I do see I'm getting here, you guys are very wise, very smart, okay, but very unique. There's something very unique about you, okay? You guys make great friends, but there's something here with passion. You need to, a way to untame yourself is to show your uniqueness. Don't be afraid to be yourself. I feel like some of you guys are afraid to be yourself. If you do spell work, if you do believe in manifestation and stuff like that, like I feel there's a need for you to be able to express yourself. I feel like your inner child, maybe that wasn't something that you were allowed to do growing up. Maybe a lot of what you wanted to express was either told it was wrong, or that's silly, or maybe your parents, your guardians, or siblings, or whoever, like people have put you down. Maybe friends put you down, okay? But I am seeing that here. You guys have some kind of unique gift here as well that I'm seeing from your ancestral line. All right. Something creative. I do feel like a lot of people may have made you feel like you needed to take on their burdens in some way, shape, or form, or like you always had to figure out people's burdens because people made that a thing with you, I guess, in a way. I don't know if some of you are very good at giving some kind of advice because, like I said, I have this Uranus card here with unique energy. Something is unique about you, okay? Some of you could also come off as detached, may not resonate for all of you. But there's something here, there could be a mother wound here for some of you as well. But right now is the time for you to be self-resilient or rely on yourself more. But there's definitely something very heavy here about being like, I was getting that scapegoat energy, and now it's like your time to really rise up and not be that person that takes on other people's burdens or other people's problems, or be the person that, you know, even if you care for people, not to have people trauma dump on you. Maybe some people do that. Maybe you guys are really good friends and you just like you lend an ear to your friends and they just start trauma dumping on you. And you guys could be the ones that are left to carry this burden, okay? Because that does happen. That does happen, spiritually speaking, it does. Um, and then like it's, you know, when this needs to be released or you have something to talk about, it's like, you know, maybe some of you find yourself trying to figure out problems on your own, driving yourself crazy, you know, looking like this woman, kind of like contemplating things, you know, what do I do from here? Where do I go from here? How do I solve this problem? Like, because it doesn't seem like people pull through for you all the time, or maybe you don't get the same energy back. All right, I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles, but in the reverse, like things are not equal give and take. Like energy exchange wise is just not the same for most of you. So it's almost like you're left to, especially if you guys have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge in things, you guys are looked up to. A lot of you could identify as a caretaker. I definitely have a lot of feminine energy here. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, okay? But I have a lot of feminine energy here, all right? Maybe you guys always feel like you need to care for others, listen to others, be there for others, and then you know, kind of put yourself on the back burner. I will say this reading, if you're resonating with this feminine energy, or you identify as a woman even, you should definitely go check out there was a video, I think it was how to, it was the dark feminine energy one. It was the dark feminine energy video. But I feel Pile too, if you resonate with that, you should definitely go check it out. Okay. So the Mystic Swamp, it says deep dark waters, a reflection you can't see. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. Okay. So this is a very dark card. I don't know if you guys can see it. But there's something here about going deep. Okay. Or you guys just think a lot. All right. Like I said, I keep being drawn to this Organize the Mind card. If you find yourself creating a mental prison, like overthinking, procrastination, because overthinking, I mean, in my case, when I would do that a lot, it would turn into procrastination. And it wasn't because of like, you know, I just didn't want to do something or something like that. It's just because I had so much crap in my mind, I couldn't like, I don't know, it was almost like things would just like, things had to be done. But it would be almost like procrastination in a sense because I just had too much stuff that had to be done that I was prioritizing at one time. Okay, so the best piece of advice I could give is definitely anything on your mind. Just do a whole mind dump on a piece of paper. Just write everything down. Because I feel for you guys are very logical, very wise. Okay, you give good advice. I feel that this is my caring pile. We want to care for people, the ones that we love specifically. Some of you could identify as being a mother's. I am getting heavy feminine energy here. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman though. Okay. But I am getting specifically like female energy. I'm definitely getting female energy. Some of you could be single parents. You don't have to be. But regardless, it's like you're expected to give yourself for whatever reason. And with the ancestors card here, the funny thing that I'm going to say here is like some of you could be breaking this pattern within your family. This could be something that has happened to you in your family for quite some time. You know, a lot of the whoever would identify as feminine energy would constantly give to a point of depletion. Okay, and that could be something that you're going through now in this lifetime, because this is something that you need to it's almost like breaking a bind, breaking a karmic cycle within the family. Okay. But with Azazel, like I said, and it's now time for you to ignite your passion, to feel good, to not be, you know, to allow people to be there for you, or find people that will be there for you when you need them to be there for you. Um, yeah, and with the manifestation card, you guys definitely, you know, if you guys have a passion to do, maybe you want to try a new ritual, okay? Because like I said, with the Ace of Wands, that's like newfound passion. Maybe you want to try something new in your rituals, something that makes you feel fiery and passionate. Do it. Something that's new, okay? Because I feel like you guys in this pile need a shake up, and that's how you can untame yourself. Allow yourself to be untamed. Don't allow your mind to chain you down into a prison. Don't allow people to just keep dumping on you and expect you to take care of everything, okay? Because I am getting that very heavily with this pile, because you're looked up to. Right, with the mother card and the owl card. I mean, this just tells me like I'm getting like mother maiden crone. Okay, you guys could work with Hecate or Hecate, however you prefer to say her name. Um, but there's something deeper about yourself, about I'm also getting for you guys, okay, what you need, looking deep, what you need to figure out is what it is that lights your passion up. I'm getting this passion, okay? Need for passion, newfound passion. Okay, we see with the Mystic Swamp here, you see like all the fire kind of looks a little like lava or something like that. It's almost reminding me of like your passion starting to be lit up, like it wants to be lit. Okay, so that is how you can untame yourself, because right now, certain things piled to it seems like are chaining us down, and these are the things that I'm seeing that can help you to untame yourself, that your demons are saying this is what can help you untame yourself. You don't have to be in this bind, this chain, okay? Your ancestors are also calling for you to work with them as well, all right? And they will be there to help you with your manifestations. And then with your demons, if you guys don't already work with Azazel, you guys should probably work with Azazel. Okay. I'm actually being called to read the bottom of his card too before I let you guys go. Yeah. So Azazel was appointed demonologist as the guardian of the goat for his traditional part in the rite of the scapegoat. He is shown here holding Satan's imperial flag as per John Milton's description. Yeah, definitely work with Azazel if you feel called to. Okay, if you guys work with demons, I definitely would. I would definitely look him up first to get a little bit more information on him, but um, yeah, I would definitely work with him. Okay, so pile two, I'm going to leave it here. If you guys enjoyed the reading, please give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys. All right, pile three, welcome into your reading. So, how does your demon want you to be untamed? So, what could you do to be untamed? What do they see? Okay. So, we have Bay Rivara. I don't know how to say that, but I'll show you the card. Okay. We have number 11 with creating. We have gargoyle. We have Labyrinth. Energy you should be exuding right now is Jupiter. We have number 21, Elemental Magic, Nature. We have Rebirth, number 31. Last card we have Water with Cleansing. Okay. Put that here. Okay. Let me just take a look at this real quick. Let me see what I'm getting. Group 3 for how you can untame yourself, what your demons see. Okay. Right, so first and foremost, I do see, okay, I don't know if some of you are going through some kind of expansion, especially with Jupiter being here. Okay, Jupiter is all about expansion, luck. Okay. With the water, the cleansing, and the rebirth here, I do see that you guys might be, there's something here that you're purging or purifying right now. Okay, you guys could be going through this specific rebirth stage on your path. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. With Gargoyle here, you guys are very heavily protected. All right. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't see too much. I don't know if you guys are avoiding change. That could be something here, right? Or maybe you guys are avoiding change. I mean, change can be scary, but I do see it's something that your demon is wanting you to embrace change, okay? Because this can actually, this is what's going to help you to be untamed when you embrace change, because change can bring in different opportunities, even if it feels rough, okay? Change is not supposed to be comfortable. It's not a comfortable thing, but it will help to expand you, will help to rebirth, a cleansing. It's like a new start, okay? Because with the labyrinth here, I don't know if you guys have been stuck repeating the same type of cycle over and over again, okay? You guys should know what that cycle is. It could be something here that I am seeing that maybe some of you are actually avoiding. It is going to be different for all of you. I'm actually being called to read this. Let me see. So the labyrinth card, it says, among the confusion of the twisting turns and the endless chase, will I find myself in the heart of this maze. Okay, you guys are trying to find your way out of something right now. All right. You're definitely being watched over and protected with the gargoyle here. And the gargoyle, to me, even though gargoyles aren't technically demons, it is representing a demon to me. So whoever you identify as your guardian demon, I definitely see them here in this reading. And with this card here, this is about being one with your demon. Okay. I am sensing shadow integration here. Okay. And that could be part of the rebirth, the cleansing, integrating some kind of shadow. Okay. This shadow would be something that you have possibly avoided. All right. You'll know what you're avoiding. Okay. You'll know what you're avoiding. Because your demons will bring it through. They absolutely will, and it will be shown to you in multiple ways, whether it's through people, through places that you go, signs, synchronicities. You see something online that reminds you of something, like it will be put in your face, whatever it is, okay? And this thing will be the thing that triggers you the most, okay? So there's things that were being worked on right now, right, that need to be worked on. This is how you can untame yourself, because right now you're chained to certain aspects, and you have, like, I don't know, I'm just getting, like, some of you, if you identify with Clip-Off, you guys could be in the abyss stage, okay? Like, somewhere's around there. The unknown, all right? Facing the darkness in some way, shape, or form, but, like, we don't know where we're going. So I'm wondering if you guys are at that point right now, and it's like your initiation in some way, shape, or form is coming, okay? Your initiation, your rebirth, being purged, being cleansed, okay? Because we're integrating these demons that we have, or this, not even the demon, but like the shadow aspect of self. We're integrating. You guys may very well be in some kind of integration stage or abyss type stage, the unknown, needing to embrace change, and everything around you is possibly feeling a bit chaotic, I'm getting for some of you. But what I'm feeling here, your demon is literally saying, if you just embrace this, if you open up, flow with it, let it go, even if it's difficult, just go with it, okay? Allow it, don't control it. You can't control the abyss. You can't control the things that trigger you, that are screaming at you. You know, they need to be recognized. They need to be integrated. Okay? They're still a part of you, but they need to be heard. There's something about them, they hurt, they need to be heard. Okay? Something within you. All right? We all have it. We all go through this. All right? But there is something here that you're not, like, you could get out of this maze if you just choose to look at something. I am getting, for some of you, this could be about your heart chakra for some of you, because I'm looking at the labyrinth and it's like the heart of this maze, okay? Could be something to do with the heart chakra, all right? Whether that's you expressing emotions, okay? Because I have creating here. Creating, being out in nature, getting grounded, getting rooted, okay? Root chakra here could be a thing as well. Something here with fear, anxiety. But creating here with Jupiter, you guys are able to expand so much. There's a better life or better things that you're able to create when you just go with the flow of this, okay? I am getting earth energy here, even though I have Jupiter here. I believe Jupiter, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's Sagittarius. I am feeling like a stubborn energy. Or just, if it's not a stubborn energy, it's more like I'm emotionally avoidant in some way, shape, or form. I'm emotionally avoidant. I read this gargoyle card. In stone I'm carved, let alone in the cold. Always watching over, protecting stories untold. Yeah, you guys have something to say. There's something that needs to be said, and it's something that needs to be. It's within your heart, and if you just do this, it'll really create a different life for you. It will expand something for you. Something is on your heart. I don't know. I am getting something is on your heart, and if you do this, you'll feel cleansed, you'll feel rebirthed, you'll feel like a new person. It's like something is chaining down your heart. I'm specifically getting the heart chakra. Some of you could really like music, or music is a good way for you to soothe your soul, to heal. I feel like some of you here, you may be afraid of your own demons. Okay? But there's like this big demon that's sitting on your chest right now because there's something on your heart that needs to be let out. Some of you could be in a position of power. Okay, I'm reading this card. It says this demon is in some kind of position of power. Some of you could be in that energy, and maybe this is why, like, I could be picking up on like masculine energy here that is a little emotionally avoidant. Okay, but you're being watched over, you're being guided. All right, some of you could be really like to be outside, really like to be in nature, traveling. I'm seeing travel here. Some of you, if you don't do spells or anything like that, because I'm not really feeling for this pile that you do, okay? But I am feeling that if you guys wanted to, because you guys connect so well with outside, like I said, I was getting earth energy, but it was coming off as stubborn, like it was the energy of the earth sign. Earth signs can be stubborn, like they're grounded, they're placed, okay? I'm not saying stubborn in a negative way, but For this instance, it's something to do with the emotions, something to do with the heart. Like I said, I am picking up masculine energy here. You have so much capability to expand more. Like I can't even, I don't know. This is how your demon is saying that you can untame yourself is by releasing what's on your heart, whatever is on your heart. I'm just getting like it can open up so many pathways for you, so many roads, so much expansion. And I'm gonna be honest, even though like and listen, feelings aren't the easiest to navigate through, especially if you maybe are used to being in some kind of power or control in some way, shape, or form, a very heavy masculine energy. Maybe it's not so easy for you as it would be for maybe somebody who is in more feminine energy. Okay, that's more expressive. So what I will say is that I mean the best way that you could do this is really kind of practice little by little to express yourself from the heart. Okay, and if some of you are like, you don't want to lose that masculinity about you or something like that, if you do that, there's other ways for you to do that. Okay, while speaking from your heart. All right. So pile 3, I'm going to leave it here. That was the reading that I have received for you. If you guys enjoyed the reading, please give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys.